This is the Mosen Mortgage Program with Sarah Mosen. Mosen Mortgage is licensed in several states for residential and commercial purchases and refinancing. Call 800-662-9550. And now, here's your host, Sarah Mosen.
Great to be back here again, folks. I have the wonderful Pat Williams, a good friend, and I'm looking forward to sharing his 100th book that he's published called Extreme Winning. How are you today, Pat?
I'm very well, Sarah. Nice to catch up with you.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a fantastic book. I absolutely love it. I've read it. It was such an easy read, and it's so inspirational. And I still remember when we, one of the things that you've said to me, and optimism trumps pessimism any day. Can you share a little bit about the book in itself?
Well, I've been in pro sports now for well over 50 years, and I've been studying and watching exceptional athletes over these many years, watching them very closely. And the trademark of all of them is that they are extreme winners. They are very, very serious about winning to an extreme level. They're not normal in that regard. And then, as you study them even more closely, I've come to the conclusion that these extreme winners in life have 12 qualities.
Okay.
And they are all to the extreme level. And so I've been working on this book for a long time. We finally have it finished. The meat of the book are these 12 extreme qualities that extreme winners in life possess. We do a chapter on each one of the 12. And the book is designed really to encourage people, to uplift them, to challenge them to live to their full potential.
Right.
Based on what I've learned about the extreme winners in life.
Well, you're a Basketball Hall of Famer, father of 19 children, cancer survivor, completed 55 marathons, and now this is your 100th book. You're also the Orlando Magic founder and senior vice president. I don't know. I think you're kind of like an extreme winner.
Well, you're kind. My life has been full and over full, really, Sarah.
Right.
But you're very kind. Thank you.
Well, it's true, and I think that here's the thing: you're all about giving back, and you've been very generous with your time and in every respect. So I read the book. It's an easy read. It's very much inspirational. It's really based on a lot to do with how you think and the power of positivity. You've surrounded yourself with amazing human beings just like yourself, and I think that it is something that people should pick up and read. I think that it allows you to unlock that winner within you. And sports is a big part of my life. I certainly haven't done the 55 marathons, but I'll tell you what, it does create that level of energy and the desire to give back and be of service. Tell me a little bit more about the book in itself.
Well, Sarah, the first chapter, the first quality of the extreme winners is called extreme dreams. Every extreme winner, somewhere in their life, they had a dream that launched them. The dream, and I've learned this about dreams, they always come at night, Sarah, during our period of sleep. And so every winner has been sparked somewhere by a dream. So I encourage people to dream big, dream often, dream in depth, dream in technicolor.
Right.
Life really begins to become exciting and adventuresome for us when we allow those dreams to really capture our heart. And every extreme winner, if you sat them down and really probed with them, they would tell you that at some point that dream really struck them. But you've got to do something about the dream, and it's called action. You've got to put shoe leather to that dream, or it's not going to take place. And that means when you move into action, there are going to be risks, and there's going to be fear. It's going to involve change, and you've got to fight through those three deadly killers of dreams. But once you get on that dream express, good things begin to happen in your life. And so that's the first chapter, the first topic that we get into.
What about perseverance? What do you think about that? Because there are so many no's along the way. Do you not see that happen?
Well, Sarah, we do a chapter a little bit later in the book on extreme perseverance. Yes, there's a tendency when things get rough, to just quit or pack it in. But the extreme winners never have done that. They keep on plowing. They have tenacity. Walt Disney called it stick-to-it-ivity,
right?
Which is not a real word, but Walt made that word up, and it's Disney-ese for hanging in there and not quitting,
right.
And plowing through the tough stuff, plowing through the disappointments and the failures and the setbacks. And listen, we all have them.
We do.
But the extreme winners are always thinking during those tough times, what can I learn from this?
Mm-hmm.
What can I take from this? On the other side of this problem, how will I be better? How will I be stronger? How will I be more equipped? So they never waste the tough times. It's a good quality that they have. They're always learning and always thinking that as a result of this problem or difficulty, how can I be better and stronger on the other side? And so that's a huge part of being an extreme winner.
So, Pat, do you think that attitude is everything or part of it when it comes to being successful in whatever you pursue?
Well, we do a chapter about the extreme winners called Extreme Positive Attitude.
Mm-hmm.
The extreme winners know that every day they get to pick their attitude.
Right.
And I would say that a good, strong, positive attitude trumps a defeated, negative, poor outlook every single time.
Mm-hmm.
And so the extreme winners know that they get to choose their attitude every day, and I have learned that by and large they pick a good one.
Right.
It makes all the difference in the world, how you think.
Right.
And how you go about life and what kind of an attitude you present. It's so important, and the extreme winners are very, very good at that.
So the difference between, you think that people who are also successful, is there a drive or desire and the will to succeed? And what do you think about that?
I think the extreme winners just care more.
Mm-hmm.
It's more important to them. They hustle harder.
Right.
They grind it out. They've got more grit. And no matter what the problem, no matter what the situation, desire really carries a big workload, and that's what the extreme winners have. They are really into it. The desire is off the charts. They've got a great hunger for success, and nothing's going to stop them. That's one of my favorite chapters, and it's logged in there at chapter 11, just before the last one,
mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, is called Extreme Teamwork.
Right.
Extreme winners realize that at some point you've got to do it as a team. Mm-hmm. And so we close out the book with a chapter on the importance of being an extreme teammate, being a great team player.
Right. So surrounding yourself with like-minded people, obviously, is important, with the same drive and vision. This is an awesome book. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of great chapters in here. It's really about, as I've always said, life is a team sport. You can go online. You can go to www.hcibooks.com and certainly call us here at 1-800-662-9550. Pat Williams is a mentor. He actually contributed towards a chapter of The Gift Is You as well, which is a book that we all put together, and all proceeds are going to St. Jude's as well. So, folks, Extreme Winning, 100th book published by Pat Williams, and feel free to read it, purchase it. It's a must read. Stay well, folks.
This has been the Mosen Mortgage Program with Sarah Mosen. Mosen Mortgage is licensed in several states for residential and commercial purchases and refinancing. Call 800-662-9550.